Genesis 14. Affirmations of courage, deliverance, integrity, and restoration. Listen with faith, believe deeply, and receive these words into your spirit. Genesis 14 unfolds through conflict, captivity, courageous action, restoration, blessing, and integrity. As you listen, may its truth strengthen your faith and shape how you face battles, victories, relationships, and opportunities. Genesis 14, 1-4 opens with kings at war. After years of submission, rebellion arose and the region entered conflict. Therefore, I affirm that when circumstances around me become unstable, I will not allow confusion to govern me. I receive wisdom to recognize changing seasons, discipline to remain steady under pressure, and discernment to respond wisely when conflict arises. In Genesis 14, 5-10, Chedorlaomer and his allies advanced through the land, defeating nations before overcoming the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah. According to Genesis 14, 5-10, I affirm that I will not treat serious challenges carelessly. I receive wisdom to prepare, courage to endure, and humility to understand that strength requires discipline. When difficulties arise in my work, relationships, responsibilities, or purpose, I will face them with clarity rather than fear. Genesis 14, 11-12 reveals the cost of defeat. Sodom and Gomorrah were plundered, and Lot, Abram's nephew, was taken captive with his possessions. Therefore, I affirm that I will not become indifferent when hardship touches those connected to me. I receive compassion, loyalty, and wisdom concerning my family and relationships. When loss occurs, I will not surrender to hopelessness. I will seek the wisest path toward help and restoration. Then, in Genesis 14, 13-16, Abram heard that Lot had been captured. He mobilized 318 trained men from his household, pursued the enemy, attacked strategically by night, and recovered Lot, the people, and their possessions. Because Abram responded with courage, I affirm that I will develop readiness before moments of crisis arrive. Fear will not prevent me from fulfilling my responsibilities. I receive courage to act, wisdom to plan, discipline to prepare, and endurance to pursue what is right. According to Genesis 14:16, I receive the lesson of restoration. Where hardship has caused recoverable loss, may I have wisdom and strength to pursue restoration. May my life become a source of responsible support to those entrusted to my care. In Genesis 14:17-20, Abram returned from victory and met Melchizedek, king of Salem and priest of God Most High. Melchizedek blessed Abram and praised God Most High, who had delivered Abram's enemies into his hand. Abram responded by giving him 1/10 of everything. Therefore, I affirm that success will not make me forget the source of my help. I will recognize God Most High above my victories. Gratitude will rise where pride could have risen. I receive humility to handle achievement without becoming self-exalting, and a heart willing to honor God from what comes into my hands. Then, Genesis 14:21-24 reveals Abram's remarkable integrity. The king of Sodom offered him the possessions, but Abram refused to take even a thread or sandal strap for himself, so that the king could never say, "I have made Abram rich." Yet Abram respected the rightful portion of the men who had gone with him. According to Genesis 14:22-24, I affirm that my convictions will not be sold for material advantage. I receive discernment to know what to accept and what to refuse. Not every profitable opportunity will control my decisions. Integrity will matter more than gain that compromises my convictions. Like Abram, I will respect what rightfully belongs to others. I receive wisdom to establish healthy boundaries without becoming unfair, to walk in personal conviction without imposing my choices upon others, and to honor those who labor alongside me. Today, through Genesis 14, I declare, I will remain steady when circumstances become unstable. I will prepare before challenges arise. I will stand courageously for those entrusted to me. I will pursue restoration with wisdom. I will acknowledge God Most High in victory. Success will produce gratitude, not pride. I will walk with integrity concerning provision and opportunity. I will know what to receive and what to refuse. I will honor others fairly. May courage strengthen my actions, wisdom guide my decisions, discipline prepare me for responsibility, loyalty shape my relationships, integrity guard my provision, and reverence keep my heart humble. In conflict and in victory, in loss and in restoration, in opportunity and in restraint, I will remember the God Most High honored in Genesis 14. Amen.